Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Stardew Valley. We're on Cropster. Let's see here. And we are going to go over the fall crops. Now there is one note that I do have. There was another seed added in the patch notes of the initial 1.1 patch notes that were released on the Stardew Valley forums. Now I will link that into the description down below. The wiki hasn't been fully updated for the new 1.1 patch because it hasn't actually been released. There are a bunch of new features, so you can go and look at those. I will not be doing a video on the new features till it is released, the actual release of 1.1. And the reason that is because you don't know what kind of bugs there are. Oh, it's Harvest Festival today, Egg Festival today, I forgot about that. You don't know, we don't know what the bugs are going to be, what devastating bugs they're going to be. We don't know if there's going to be more changes. Something might have to be changed if there's a big bug on it. So I like, when I'm actually playing a game for LPs, I like to wait until it's on full release before I go in and give you any information about it. Alright, so I'm going to wait. Even though I will get around to letting you know the full stuff. I will also offline be playing a tune offline to try and get it leveled up a little bit so I can do more videos on stuff that I need, like a second year account on. So I'm gonna have to start leveling one up to get to the second year. If you understand what I'm saying. So my internal goal of that one is to actually get to a second year thing, so I can do a couple videos on that. We will be starting a new series on the 1.1 patch, and it will involve Cropster. I'm just going to redo it with Cropster, and I am letting you guys decide the starting zone. I believe I have a poll up on the website for that one on one of my videos, so you guys can check that one out and vote on that. I might post also one up on a link to that poll site that I use all the time. I can't remember. Straw Paw. That's it. Straw Paw. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to go over coffee beans. Coffee beans was the one added in the new 1.1 patch. It isn't actually in the game now. If you do want to check out the 1.1 patch in the open beta, you can go into your Steam library, click on your Stardew Valley, and go into your properties, I believe, and switch your beta opt-in to opt-into the beta, and then it'll update, and then you'll be able to see what the new changes are and stuff like that. So you can do that. I'm not doing that until it's actually released. So just to let you guys know that there are a bunch of people out there that's doing tons of videos right now showing you what the new stuff is and all that kind of stuff, and I will do a video talking about that once it's released. So I'll just get that out there. I want to emphasize that I'm only going over the beans because it looks like it's the only new seed that's added, and it's a substantial seed to talk about. Alright, so the coffee bean is been added. It's a spring and summer crop. You can grow it from spring all the way through summer. Alright, and it's comparable to strawberries. Alright, so you can't go to the store and just buy this thing. Alright, there's two ways to get it. One, the traveling merchant sells coffee beans. I don't know if they sell them all the time. I don't know if it's random like all the other items. I'm pretty sure it's probably random, so you're just going to have to go on Sundays and I think Fridays and see if he has it or she has it. And if she does has it, it's going to cost you $2,500 for a seed. Now, the big difference and why this one it costs so much is because when you harvest the coffee beans, it's like the sunflowers, which is another reason I waited till fall to talk about this. It's like the sunflowers where the seed that you harvest is also, you can use as a seed to replant. Alright, so you don't need to put it in like the seed maker. As a matter of fact, I believe there was a glitch where you could actually put it in the seed maker and make more seeds. So I believe that's been fixed. You can't do that anymore. as far as I know. So the coffee bean has a 20.89 gold per day. Each harvest gives you 4 beans. All right. You can also put it into a keg, I believe it is, and make coffee out of it, which you can then use for your personal consumption. Um, Coffee gives you a speed boost, so that might be worth doing something about. Just so you guys know that when you get that one seed and plant it, you will get 4 seeds back, which means you can plant 4 more seeds every time you harvest that. Now, the harvest time, it takes 10 days to grow, and then it regrows every 2 days after that. So it's a multi-harvest crop. Now, they have not released the XP for the seed for the coffee bean when it's harvested, so I can't give you those numbers. I'm sorry, guys. It's just not on the wiki yet. I'm sure somebody can come in and let us know. I'm going to bring up my menu here, and we'll look at this screen for a little bit because my time is running up to the higher, and I haven't even gotten into the fall crops or any of the special crops. So this episode will be going into the fall and special crops. The fall crops are the Amarantha. I'm totally not pronouncing that right. Anyway, it takes 7 days to grow. The gold per day is 11.43, and the XP for it is 21, giving you a total of 84 for the end of the season. There are 2 seeds. I don't remember which one's which. Beets are the Oasis seeds. You have to have access to the Oasis in order to buy those seeds. Okay, and the artichoke, I believe, is a year 2 crop, so you can't have those this year. But I'm going to go ahead and go over them. Artichoke, it takes 8 days to grow, and the gold per day is 16.25, and it has a XP value of 22 per harvest, giving you a total of 66 for the season. Beets are 6-day grow time, and it's 13.33 gold per day with a XP value of 16, giving you a grand total of 64 for the season. Bok choy, I have no idea what that is. Bok choy has a 4-day grow time and 7.5 gold per day, and it has a 14 XP value, giving it a total of 98 for the season. Number 5, I've got them numbered on the side here. The next one is cranberries, one of my favorite ones. And it is the highest grossing crop in fall. I love cranberries. I don't love the actual cranberry fruit, but I like stuff like cranberry juice mixed in with other juices, and I also like cranberry sauce, like for Thanksgiving and that kind of stuff. It's a multi-harvest crop. It takes 7 days to grow initially, and then 5 days after that. That's a long time, though. Regrow time is awful long. The gold per day is 39.26. That's huge. The XP value is 19, giving it a grand total of 95 for the season. Eggplant is a multi-harvest crop. The initial grow time is a little bit shorter than the cranberries, but it still takes 5 days to grow. So it takes 5 days to grow and then 5 days to regrow, which doesn't make much sense. It might as well be it should be 4 days, so something less than 5. There's no point in it being a multi-harvest crop if it's going to take the same amount of days to grow, no matter what. So anyway, I digress. Gold value is 11.2 for the crop. It has XP value of 12, and giving it a total of 60 for the season. The next one is grapes. Grapes take 10 days to grow and then grow every 3 days after that. The gold value is 16.8, and the XP value is 14, giving it a grand total of 98 for the month. Pumpkins take 13 days to grow. Pumpkins are also one of those fall. It's the fall crop that is like the other two crops I've already mentioned, where you can get like the big, huge crop in a 3x3 area, which will give you like, I don't know, like twice the amount, something like that. If you break it with, you have to break it with an axe, but it will give you a huge amount of increased produce for that particular area, more than what you would have gotten. Um, the gold value is 16.92, and the XP value is 31, giving you a total of 62 for the season. Yams are the last produce crop. Actually, it's not. There's one more. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Yams take 10 days to grow. The gold value is 10, and the XP value is 22, giving you a total of 22 per month, because you're only going to get 2 grows. Corn is one of those crops where you grow it during summer or fall, and I gave you the totals last time in the summer video for the summer or the fall if you grow it in one or the other. But it does have a total for growing it all the way through, from the first of summer all the way to the end of fall, and I wanted to give that to you in this video so you can compare that. The initial totals for summer or fall was 1.92 gold if you grew it in one season or the other season. If you grow it in both, it'll be 7.41 gold per day. So if you plant it in summer and then grow it all the way through to the end of fall, you're going to get a substantial amount of more profit. Also, the XP value goes up to 110 for both the seasons put together. So it becomes a more substantial, profitable plant if you do grow it all the way through instead of just one season. It's still not as great as the ones you can grow, so if you're going for straight money, you probably want to stick away from corn. So the only two things we have left are flowers. We got the fairy rose and the sunflower. And sunflowers are one of those special ones, kind of like the coffee bean. So the fairy rose takes 12 days to grow with a gold value of 7.5, an XP value of 29, giving you a total of 58 for the season. Sunflowers take 8 days to grow. If you buy them at Joja, you only get 5.63 profit per day. If you buy them at the store, you get 15 profit per day. So it just depends on where you buy them. Also, it produces the seeds like the green beans do. So just be mindful of that. The XP value is 14, and it giving you a total of 42 for the season. Now we're going to talk about special crops. The first special crop is sweet gem berries. I believe they are only grown in fall. Okay, and it takes 24 days to grow. You're only going to get one harvest this season unless you plant them in, like, we're not talking about that though. So this is only if you plant them outdoors, not talking about your greenhouse. Okay. The gold value is 83.3 per day, and the XP value is 64, which you're only going to get one harvest, so it's 64. And also the ancient fruit. The ancient fruit takes 28 days to grow, and then it grows every 7 days after that. The gold value is 80.35 if you plant it from the first spring and grow it all the way to winter. Okay. The XP value is going to be 43, and that is going to be 87 or 129 per season. So got that. Ancient fruit can be grown in any one of the 3 seasons or grown through all 3 seasons. So it can be grown in those 4 seasons, but nothing grows in winter. So spring, summer, and fall. So you can grow it in either one of those seasons, or you can grow it in all 3, all the way through. And most people use it, put in their greenhouses, and just grow those for a huge amount of profit. I don't know. I don't know about that. So, that is the end of the look at all the seeds and their HP totals. I hope this information was useful to you. We'll get into some other little guides and stuff for, I kind of want to do some guides on what would be the most useful crop for, what is it? Like the artesian goods, and I want to go through all that kind of stuff. We want to do one for the animals, see what's the most profitable, what isn't the most profitable, what's some of the exceptions. Just because it's not profitable doesn't mean that the product that it gives you isn't going to be like the most profitable. So that'll be in reference to artesian goods versus raw animal goods. So that'll probably be 2 separate videos. I'll do one for the raw goods and then one for the artesian goods, and we'll look at those. Also, the wild seed one, I am doing the spring, just doing the spring, and I have already started that, so I will get into that a little later. Those of you interested in Cropster here, his layout is like so, which is I've got these set up right, and then when I grew them the other way in my other videos, and I don't know why I did that. You should grow them in lines going down instead of across. So just be mindful of that. You should be doing lines down when you're doing the green beans. So I wanted to show you guys that. I did wrong in my trial videos or my comparison videos. Anyway, guys, that's going to cover it for the fall seeds and all the seeds. This will be coming out today. So I have another video already coming out for the comparison, the recomparison of spring seeds. We'll be doing summer pretty soon, and also we might do fall. It depends on whether we get max level by the end of summer, which is our goal. Our goal is to get max level as quick as possible. All right. And still keep a good farm. We want every season to have a good farm. Okay, so that's where we're at. If you like this video, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have the videos out, and you come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell them how much you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. I will be posting in the bottom the links to the 1.1 patch. Now, according to the website, this is the patch. They're in open beta, so they can bug fix. So, but this is the features that's in the patch notes is the one that's coming into the game. All right. So, and there is a lot of them. There's more than just a video's worth. All right. So, you guys go check that out, and I'll see you on the next episode.